Please keep loving me. Please keep loving me when the thought of losing what we are feels like death's cold breath on the backs of our necks. When we are lumps in throats, and when we are butterflies in stomachs. Please keep loving me when it does not come so naturally. When it is not easy. When it feels more like work than like play. Please keep loving me. Please keep loving me when, through my blind carelessness or my dishonesty, I scratch open our old wounds. And when our wild animal hearts begin to tug at their chains, cursing everything that holds them home. Please keep loving me. When your eye wanders more often than it watches over me, and when your body lusts for new adventures, love me. If ever the shadow you cast colors a darker shade, the pillows, the blankets, the body of another, lying in a place that feels more like the scene of a terrible crime than like a home. Even then, especially then, please keep loving me. And when old faults are far behind us, let's laugh at the day we're living and happily go where it takes us. Let's hold the brightest of hopes for tomorrow and the day after that. Love me when we make copies of ourselves and spend decades mixing in the best ingredients we each have to offer up. Through all of that, as challenging as it will be, please keep loving me. One day, those children will move away to search for love like what their parents had. And we will make our circle small again. In times when our perfect harmony is the envy of all of our friends, of course, please keep loving me. But love me just as well when that perfect harmony is really nothing more than a mirage our friends see from their desolate perspective. When I'm the boat and you are the sea, I want to be a wave, or the wind, or the shore, but we can't help what we are, and for a short time we may refuse to flow together. Please keep loving me while we wait for calmer weather and for the safety of low tide. And then, in those last years, when what's left of old tattoos, the fading blue blotches are joined by brown spots of age, marking our crinkled, see-through skin, please keep loving me. When the house we bought with the money we earned from selling off our youthful years starts to fall apart, when the paint chips and the pipes leak, when our floorboards and our walls give way to wind, and our hallways creak and shiver, when the roof begins to let in rain, when our love pushes up with the same strength as gravity, it will be what holds that old house together. When even more years have escaped us, and when our sons and daughters come home for the holidays, and they bring us pamphlets from rest homes, hoping to coax us from the only comfort we know, let's both try to remember they mean only the best for us. Love me when they've taken us away, to make new friends at card tables, to roll around in chair parades, to shuffle on canes, to wait out the twilight in buffet lines. And when we've settled in, to rest up and die of natural causes. Love me as you watch me being scooped up off the floor by a well-trained staff of strangers. Before, during, and after all of this, love me and I will love you. When our sight begins to fail us, and as we're coming to the end, I hope we can still clearly see the reasons we've spent the only lives we had together. When all of this truth comes to be, please, please keep loving me.